About this before, Miranda, we said, why did immigrants come to the United States? And what do they hope to find? What did we say?
The American dream.
The American dream, which was what?
To like achieve their goals.
Their goals, okay. So you talked about money. Camille, what else did we talk
Be
about?
successful.
To be successful. And what about, if they were coming here, what other stuff were they leaving from, or why were they coming here? What do you think, Brian?
Leaving poverty.
So poverty. And today we're going to be talking about some other stuff. We're going to be talking about prejudice and programs that went to attack them. So you guys touched on that. They came to start a new life, for new jobs, social mobility. Some were following their family. And now we're going to look at them escaping turmoil in their home countries and people that were acting prejudiced towards them and actually attacking them. So we'll go into detail. The purpose of my lesson today is for us, as we kind of talked about now, to explain more in depth why immigrants came to the United States during the late 19th and 20th century. So I asked you those questions to get your guys' minds start thinking about these things again, and you guys touch on them. We'll go more in depth today. Okay, so my directions, as I went over earlier, we have our vocabulary handouts. So we're going to go over our vocabulary handouts. I have you guys pair share where we talk around our group, so we're going to come up with some definitions. This is the front page of your handout, so hopefully everyone has the front page of their handout in front of them as we're going to work on pair share. Okay. Like I said, there's the vocabulary handout we need to look at. Alright, my first word is, what does the word discrimination mean? So right now in your groups, turn the people around, talk about what the word discrimination is. I want to see everyone talking Alex, what do you think? What is discrimination? Race, okay, just like how? What exactly? So taking action. Okay. Yeah.
Can you open the window at the door?
If you want to, you can open up that door.
Really hard.
It looks like we're still kind of talking about it, so maybe just a few more seconds. All right, I'm gonna call everyone back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about this real quick. Alex Dor, I just spoke with you. What did you say discrimination meant?
One race taking action against another one due to religious or racist things.
So one race taking action against another race. Okay. Who's got another definition to help me out here?
Isn't it like not liking another?
So Daniela thinks it's not liking another race. Okay. What do you mean by not liking another race? What does that mean?
Judging
Okay, so judging. So judging, and how are they judging them?
by with their race.
Okay, so I'm judging you because you are. What is your background? You're Salvadorian, right?
Yeah.
Since I'm Mexican, I think I'm better than you because you're Salvadorian. It's just because I live differently than you. I'm more lighter skinned than you. Is that discrimination?
Yeah.
You think that's discrimination? Kamisha, what do you think?
So to exclude people because of their race, gender, religion, or like other groups.
Okay, so Kamisha is taking it even further to say to exclude people because of their race. And what else is it? Race, gender,
Religion, like culture, like other groups.
religion, culture, and other groups? Great, great. Okay. Does anyone have any other input into discrimination? Okay. So right now, since we kind of talked about you trained your partners, create a definition in your own words on the handout. Okay, so we should be doing this right now. I see some of us doing this. And then, as you guys did on Wednesday, draw a little picture. And I'm going to have some of you guys tell me what you drew for your pictures. And if any of you guys have a picture drawn already and want to tell me about it, go right ahead. So we said discrimination was, some of us talked about one race taking action against another race. Daniela said judging. And Kamisha said like excluding races, people based on their race, their gender, their religion, and cultures. Who's got a good picture for me drawn? Cheska's not here. She always draws a good picture. Let's see. What do you got, John, over there, John?
I got a pointed cross and Pac-Man ghost.
A flaming cross and a Pac-Man eating the cross?
No, it's a ghost next to a young dude.
Oh, young who?
Yeah.
So he's got, yeah, what do you got?
Could y'all picture like of that Dr. Seuss story, this ones have the stars on the belly and the other ones don't have the star on the belly? Is that what that's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they discriminate against the ones with the stars and without the stars.
Wait, what happened? They had stars and they were,
Oh,
They go through a machine, gives them stars on their belly, and then like half the population had those, and half the people didn't have a star, so the people went in to get a star, and then stars weren't cool anymore, so they went to about the star again.
okay, so first people who had stars were cool and discriminating on people, and then they didn't become cool. Cool, alright. John, you got a cool picture you drew?
I drew a bus,
A bus?
back people on the back.
Black people in the back? Okay, alright. And, well, if that's the way you make sense, then it's true. American history, you guys have studied before, we know that there was a civil rights movement in the 1960s, and a lot of African Americans in the South and the United States were discriminated on. Great, alright. So now here's the question, Ms. Jones, how is this word discrimination going to be related to immigration in the 19th and 20th century?
They discriminated against like the people that were different races.
Right on. She hit it on the dot. So we're going to be talking about certain people, the immigrants who were discriminated on in their home countries. And this is the reason why they, what? This is the reason they, what? Immigrated to the United States. Right on. All right. One more word I want you guys to get is persecution. All right. It's a little different than kind of similar to discrimination, but talk real quick one more time in your groups around you what persecution means, and then I'll call us back. So what exactly is persecution? So turn to the people around you. Talk about what persecution is. What do you think? What do you think, Candace? What's persecution? Yeah, scared there, aren't you? I ain't scared. I'm just. All right, looks like we're finishing up our conversation. Can I get everyone's attention in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Candace, you had a good point for persecution. When did you come up with that?
That is punishment.
So it's punishment, okay? Punishment from, like, who's punishing or what's going on? Punishment. A little more detail.
One person did something wrong and the other one's trying to put them to death.
Okay, so one person's punishing another person. Okay. Carlos, you got another idea?
It's discrimination against a certain people that have the same belief, custom, or religion.
Okay. So more, and you're going to relate it to what
So
we're
it's more, yeah, so it's after a specific group.
So we're looking for a specific group that is going to be discriminated upon. Marissa Padilla, what did you come up with the persecution?
I just put a target group of people.
A target group of people. That's great. Okay. Target. So basically, we're looking at a target group of people being punished by another group of people. Okay. So if you guys, some of you guys already joined. Looks like everyone's doing pretty good, following along, doing good. I appreciate it. So we'll begin with the Russian Jews, and here's a guiding question we're going to use. The question is, how and why might have the conditions described affected Lithuanian Jews' immigration to the United States? All right, so we're looking at Russia and why Lithuanian Jews immigrated to the US. So I'll start with the first paragraph, and then I'll call on some other students to read. Okay? It's important to know that Russia controlled other areas like Lithuania. The Russians did not treat everyone in Lithuania equally. There were discriminatory laws against some people like the Jews. Lithuania's young men were also forced to join the Russian army. Many Jews resented Russian control because they were not allowed to practice their religions, customs in the Russian army.